I love terrible movies, and there's a bunch of movies on Rotten Tomatoes that have a 0% score, so I'm not sure if these are valid, if these movies are this terrible, or if a bunch of critics just hated them. So I'm gonna give them a watch and see if the 0% score is deserving, or if they're secret underrated gems that actually deserve a little bit more appreciation. So today I'm gonna watch the 1988 film Mac and Me. I know it involves a boy in a wheelchair. I've seen the trailer, I've seen a couple clips, but I've never seen the whole movie pieced together. I know it's supposed to be rated one of the worst movies ever created, so I'm looking forward to it a little bit just because I love terrible movies. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for terrible movies, please comment below and let me know. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. An alien life force that uses plastic straws to drink something out of the Earth or whatever planet they're from. What's going on? Are they gonna vacuum up the baby alien? Obviously I have very low expectations of this movie, and it is meeting my very low expectations. Okay, so the aliens are being transported back to Earth, most likely, I'm guessing. I know E.T. came out in the 80s. Was this like directly after E.T. and it's just a blatant E.T. ripoff? I'm always curious, people who work on these movies, like, do they know it's terrible, or do they think this might be good when they edit it together, like there's some potential, or are they just like, forget it, I need a paycheck, I'm just gonna work on this movie and tell no one it happened. Oh wow, you fell off the tiny ledge. Where's the rest? Oh, okay, well, bye. I guess only one's gonna make it. Oh, his whole family's dead now, that's sad. And he's in a foreign, oh, no, they lived. Okay, we're back into it. I kind of feel bad for them. I mean, they're stuck in somewhere they don't know. They didn't plan on coming here. They don't know where they are. I know it was the 80s, but he's not the most, like, well done fake alien. It honestly looks like they just put a toddler in, like, a weird skin suit. Who has a fire extinguisher in their car? Who just has that with them, you know? Oh, this kid's haircut. Just found a bowl, put it over his head, and chopped the edges. So his family made it back to their planet, or are they just stumbling through the desert? With garbage bags? Oh, they look very, like, sunburnt. I guess they're not adjusting well to the planet.
I said close them.
Yeah, it's not the worst movie so far. I can definitely see how it's just an E.T. ripoff and how it's just like trying to cash in on the success of E.T. But it's in no way the worst movie I've ever seen, if that means anything.
Check it out.
So far. It's early, so let's give it time. Is the little boy in the wheelchair, does the actor actually require the wheelchair, or is it just something that they're pretending for the movie? Comment below and let me know. Also, there seems to be a lot of like name brand product placement, which I think I remember seeing in the trailer and the commercials as well, that it was like a lot of Coke products and a lot of McDonald's products, I think, as well. I don't recognize any of the actors in this. Do they all go on to do anything else, or did this movie like blacklist them from any future films? Is this like how he communicates with his family? Just like calling out in the night, this one note. Like Mockingjay, Hunger Games. Is this wheelchair called the Quickie? Where is he going? If you're in a wheelchair, why are you just like loitering at the top of a hill? You know, maybe a bad idea. This music is so like whimsical, and it's just like, what's happening here? What? Can wheelchairs just do that on their own? That doesn't look like a stunt double. Oh, that does. That did for sure. Yep. Cool. Oh, okay. Bad green screen. Yeah, here we go. Okay. What? Did they make that poor kid like roll down the hill like that? Is that a stunt double? I don't know. I can't tell. Nope, from this angle, it looks like a 35-year-old man. Please tell me they didn't make the actual like kid in a wheelchair roll to his demise down a hill. Oh God. I feel like that's gonna break some labor laws.
Why don't you stop by for a Big Mac?
Okay, the product placement continues here, people. It's definitely like a slow movie. Like there's not like, and just a lot of product placement, but it's definitely like a very slow paced, you know, it's taken its sweet time to set up the story. Like the creature hasn't even really met the family yet. And we're like 45 minutes, half an hour in. So we're just waiting for it to get good, I guess. But maybe that's why I got a 0%. For an alien life force that's supposed to be like of higher intelligence, straws are what draws their attention. Plastic straws is their like kryptonite, where they're like, I love straws. I gotta get me those straws.
This must be like what they drink on their own planet.
Is that what we're going with?
You tell me. I thought you knew.
This knockoff Punksty Brewster is doing nothing for me. The music is just so like trying to make it just like this epic sweeping story, and it's just not there. It's just nothing. Like the alien prosthetics are not good, and their mouths look like little buttholes. This pack of dogs has been my favorite part of the movie so far. Anytime I get to see a fluffy puppy. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss, man. Like, he's just going jogging with his mom, and the creature's stuck in a tree. We've got an 80s power ballad. Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what the point of any of this is. Just bad. Just real bad. Oh my God, how long is this scene? Do we have to watch them go for the entire, like, 40-minute jog? Like, the production value is there. Like, you can tell that the product placement obviously paid for them to make sure it was well lit, and the audio was good, and, you know, the scenes are shot properly. So, they get points for that, but, like, that's about it. Just what is going on, man? I just have so many questions as to the point of this movie. Oh, of course they're going to McDonald's. Why wouldn't they? Where else would they go? What is happening? Why is there just a dance party in the McDonald's? Oh my God, this movie sucks. It's so bad. It's real bad. Like, the story alone is blatantly an E.T. ripoff, and then they're like, you know, we should do to liven things up. Have a dance party at McDonald's. Why not? Why not? And let's put the creature in a stuffed bear suit and have him dance on the counter, because that's normal. Also, there'll be football players. Also, there'll be detectives. Like, what the frick, man? Like, what else could the scene need? You know, do you want a disco ball? Do you want some robots? Like, it's just a mixed bag of nothing. They just threw a bunch of bad ideas together and then went with all of them. And that is Mac and me. How many times are they gonna push this kid down a hill? Honestly. Oh God, I feel nothing for this movie. Is it supposed to be like funny and heartwarming, and it's just like, it's failing on all fronts. Oh God, it's just like, why the song? Why the wild horses? Like, just what's happening here? Did anybody actually enjoy this movie? Did somebody watch this as a kid and just thought it was like the best thing ever and just really relate to the characters? Like, comment below and let me know if this is secretly one of your favorite movies. I love bad movies that are like funny, and you know, this is just bad, and this like it's just so bad. So bad. Don't watch this movie. I'm sparing you the agony of watching this for 90 minutes. Did his family die? Oh, that's sad. Oh. This is not the ending I was expecting. What are they gonna do now? They're just gonna keep him and he's just gonna like become a regular member of the family, and they're just not gonna acknowledge he's an alien? Like, what? We're gonna get some help. Who are you gonna ask for help? Excuse me, there's a bunch of aliens that need some assistance. I'm unfamiliar with their species, but, you know, any medical advice will probably do. Okay, so even if they are able to save this family, how are they gonna get them back to their home planet? Because they didn't come here on a ship, they got sucked into that government probe thing. But is it almost over yet? I feel like this is like a meeting that could have been an email situation, you know? Like a 90-minute movie that probably could have been an exciting 15-minute short film at best, you know? But they're just dragging this out. Oh my god. What? Like they're just bringing this alien family into a grocery store? Come on, man. What are we doing here? So now not only are they aliens, but now they're also robbing a grocery store unintentionally. But that's what's happening. Oh god. Like if you catch them and then bring them to the police station, what are you gonna do? Fingerprint the aliens? Like, oh my gosh, it just exploded? What? He's not even in the wheelchair! Oh my gosh. Before the explosion even went off, the wheelchair was like empty. What's going on, man? Are you serious? They just killed off the adorable little boy who's been the main character throughout this whole movie. They just killed him off. I thought this was supposed to be like a happy movie. I thought this was supposed to be like a lighthearted, like family, you know, E.T. situation. It just got real weird and real dark. Like seriously, we're going with this? Like it's not even like a he'll come back to life in 30 seconds situation? Like, are they gonna give him the ability to walk again? I mean, if you're already bringing him back to life, you know. Or are they just like trying to abduct him? I knew it. I knew there's no way they're gonna end this with this little boy dying. And now they're becoming American citizens with McDonald's themed t-shirts. Oh my god, come on. This is like stay forever and be one of us. Now they're just happy family driving in a pink. When did he get his driver's license? Like, oh my god, come on, man. They're just gonna move in and be like the family next door now. Oh god, no, please don't be back. Are there sequels? Oh, good lord, thank god that's over. Cheese and rice. So that was my first time watching the 1988 film Mac and Me, and yeah, it was real bad. It was pretty awful. I wouldn't have given it a 0 like Rotten Tomatoes has. I would give it like a 2%, only on the basis that clearly, thanks to the funding of McDonald's and Coca-Cola, they did have production money. Like the audio was clear, you could hear all the dialogue, there was lighting, there was, you know, cinematography was done, but yeah, it was just like, that's not enough. Like you still need a story, and you still need writing, and you still need good acting. But so for it to get a 0, in my mind there has to just be like failure on all fronts. So they get a 2% score based on the fact that they had the very minimum requirements needed for a film. Yeah, it was just so bad, and I just like, I didn't even find it like funny or anything. It was just awful to watch, and I'm very glad that it's over and I don't have to watch it again. Just the concept of the aliens landing, obviously being closely tied to the release of E.T. also in the 80s, and trying to capitalize on that, of an alien landing, being taken in by a family, and then trying to find his own family. But then at the end when they like became American citizens, I was like, what is this? Like, were they planning on this having sequels? Comment below and let me know. That like stupid bubblegum thing saying we'll be back, like, was the sequel supposed to pick up with them like being in America and being a normal American family, with them being aliens, like Coneheads or something? Like what? Or Third Rock from the Sun? Like what was their plan? It just feels like there was no plan, and they just threw everything together and then hoped that with enough money it would work, and clearly it did not. Thank you so much for watching and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for bad movies, please comment below and let me know. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Whoa! What? What? Can wheelchairs just do that on their own? What? Oh, God.